What is up, guys? I'm back with the vlog. So yeah, however we can call this. Today's Thursday. What time is it? It's 9 a.m. I have the studio. This is something that I'm gonna be recording. It's like a just for content for social media. It's a song for Marcos Witt, Tu Fidelidad. I just rearrange it just for fun. I'm gonna work on that today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit, right? All right, guys. So I am gonna show you kind of what I'm gonna be working on today for content and stuff like that. I have my trusty Taylor right here. I know I have a lot going on. Just trying to gather ideas. But I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see kind of the idea that I have in mind, what I did, and then what I'm gonna be replacing. So yeah, so you guys can see it. Let's go. All right, so this is the song Tu Fidelidad by Marcos Witt, which is this part right here. Probably all your Hispanics that know this song. So what I did, I took that Grande es Tu Fidelidad and I switched the timing of it. So it's this right here. Right? It's at 120 BPM. Then I added a piano just because I was trying to gather ideas. I'm gonna replace all this, or I want you guys to hear. Right, that's the main idea. That's the main idea, basically, of the whole thing. So what I did first, I added a loop, which is this. Right. After the loop, I add this. And then after that, it's a shaker. And I found this sample in Splice. So basically, I'm gonna be vibing with that. That acoustic guitar, I might just keep that sample because I like what it's doing. I'm gonna record something on top, something like an open D progression. I'm gonna add bass. I'm gonna replace that piano. I'm gonna add some other stuff, and probably, obviously, I'm gonna add some electrics just to have some fun. But obviously, this might be two videos. I might just post the kind of the performance video, and then I'll just post this after so you guys can see the behind the scenes. What's up, guys? I think I'm almost done. This thing is sounding good. I like how it's coming out. I think I'm just gonna record bass, Um, Probably a guitar somewhere, like an electric or something. Um, I don't want to put a lot because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna show you a little bit how it's coming out. Let me feel it out. All right, guys. So I'm here with a quick rundown so you guys can see kind of what I did to the mix of Tu Fidelidad. Nothing too crazy. Just a bunch of samples, which is basically what I did. The most important thing is the sample of the song, which is this. So basically, I just cut it in pieces. I just used the how's it called, the flex tool, and then I just basically arranged it like that. Let me see if I can see. You guys can see it. It just takes a little bit of time, but then because I was just doing one phrase, so it was pretty simple. That just put some EQ cutting because he has some music. I didn't even take away the music. I just EQ it and left the like fundamentals of what I needed there. L4 just to boost it. I did the same thing with the phrase Tu Fidelidad. The loop. This is the loop that I found in Splice. It's how it sounds. So the loop was already like kind of like pretty hard. Just use a limiter just to cut some of the transients. EQ so he cuts a little bit better. Found this shaker. I didn't do anything. You guys can see it. I think I'm just gonna go over the samples first. Just changing the order of all this, but it's all good. I found the sample splice. Just to get some movement out of it. I was looking something more R&B ish. Just upbeat is at 120. I didn't even do anything. Then I found this acoustic sample. So I just used that just to create, just to get a vibe, just to get an idea of what I wanted to do. Then basically, let me move this here so you guys can hear the samples first. I'm thinking the B part, there's another sample going on, this. You guys can see just a little bit of EQ boosting those signals so it cuts through the whole mix. I think that's it for the sample. Acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar is this. This one I recorded. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I did with the audio. This is what I did with the audio. EQ. This before. I actually recorded with this mic. Cleaning it up a little bit. Sheps. A little bit of everything. reverb. Nothing crazy, right? So that guitar with this sample, something like this. So, you know, super fun to play with. Probably you already saw it in the videos, but the piano that I used is this. This piano is from Keyscape. There's 3 pianos going on at once. I showed it on the other video. This on my cue. Same thing, just so it cuts a little bit better. Electric guitar. I know I put lead here. This is like a rhythm. This is the new amp from Universal Audio. I got it for free. I think this was on the Black Friday. EQ, same thing. Reverb. A little bit limiter, so it cuts through more. And this is the lead. So that lead tone is the PRS Archon. Let me just solo this thing. So it has like a lead on a clean. It actually sounds really good. Limiter, booster, EQ. This is before. See the difference. Delay, or reverb. That's that bass. This is the bass. I recorded this with my Squire. This is a real bass. EQ before. That bass sounds actually really good. I just didn't do a lot. Again, Sheps, it has a little of everything before. It's more in your face. And then our bass, you guys know this plugin. Is before, after. It's a huge difference. Everything. And then this is actually kind of how it sounded with the sample of the vocal. So it's nothing too crazy. And then this is kind of like my mix bus. I'm gonna show you guys like a before and after. So yeah, guys, that's it. Very simple mix. I didn't do a lot. There's a bunch of samples. When I do stuff like this, I don't want to overcomplicate my life with like a lot of stuff. I love going to Splice, looking for samples, get ideas, get my mind going, and then normally I record, I replay some of the things, or I can just record on top, because those samples they actually sound really good. For what I'm doing, this is not like a real production, you know, that for a client. That this is just for fun. I wanted to do it. So that's why I normally use like samples and don't record on top. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions, just shoot it in the comments. Shoot me a text, shoot me a message, and I will be happy to help you guys. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.